Okay, today I'm going to show you guys how to make flashing or animated pixel text. First thing you're going to do is open a new file, make it the width 100 pixels, because that's how big icons and user titles usually are width-wise. The height really doesn't matter, just as long as it's good enough to fit your whatever font you're using. But we're going to be using Pixel font, so it's going to be quite small. Generally I like to use Silkscreen, but I mean there are tons of other Pixel fonts you could use. You could even make your own. Pick your color. You always want to make sure when you use Pixel fonts that the anti-alias is not on, because I'll show you what that does. I'm going to zoom all the way in. Just going to do co-owner. So you see the font is all clear. Whenever you put the alias on, anti-alias on, it makes it all blurry. It's very important. Also important is having the right size, because if you don't, it'll look retarded. So once you have the right size and your anti-alias turned off, you can add a stroke if you like. This is the usually funding options, and then stroke. We'll make the stroke just make it 1, because when you look at it, the actual size, 1 looks very big. So I'm going to go back to the zoomed in version. Once you have that done, you can go ahead and duplicate your layer for your other color. If you want to do your text, you can, whatever, I'm just going to pick random colors. Alright, so there's my other layer with the other color. I'll do one more with another color. Alright, then we have 3 colors it's going to flash from. You go to your, make sure your animation panel is open. If it's not, you can select it from window. And then you're going to go make frames from layers. And you'll see all the colors are there. But before we finish up, we're going to trim the top and bottom away, so it's still 100. Then you're going to select the entire canvas and align layer selection under layer and center it horizontally. So you probably should do this before, so I wanted to do it to all of them. Before you duplicate it, you should do this. Make sure your layer selected. Gotta make sure they're all centered. Then you can alter the delay for however many seconds you want it to last. Alright, well, we'll look at what it really looks like. Okay, and the key to not having bad edges whenever you save an animation that has a transparent background is to make sure that the edges aren't overly pixelated. So mainly the key is to not have your anti-alias on. When you save, you want to go to Save for Web and Devices, And you always want to make sure transparency is checked and that no matte is on. Probably not going to want to have too many colors. So if you have too many colors, it's probably going to be fraying around the edges, which would cause it to look bad on the black background, or any background really. So usually I just do no dither, save it as it is. It only has 4 colors anyway, so you save it like that. And that should work for you. I hope this helps.